Hey guys, so let's go ahead and take a look into our next About page within Sydney, and this is About Long page number 2. Okay, and starting from this area here all the way to the bottom to the following Flow Instagram widget. This is all a Visual Composer shortcode. Okay, so once again, in order to edit the following page, or to duplicate the following page, should I say, we need to copy our Visual Composer shortcode that is available within our documentation. Be sure that you are in text mode and paste it into your body of content, and go ahead and click on Update. Alright, and within our test page, once again, we'll simply refresh the following page, and you'll see that we have our content. We do not have our images that we will need to add just right now, and then we have our text, okay? So once again, opening up our front-end editor, we have the regular blocks of content. We have our text block, we have our 3 available image blocks over here, and then we have our text block here once again with a separator. Okay, so regarding the following text block, if we hover over this area here, click on the edit button, we can edit our titles here. And within the design options area, if you want to expand the distance between your text and the images, you can add in the following margin to, let's just say, 180 pixels, just to make sure that it's visible, and you'll see that this gap expanded, or the margin expanded. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove this back to our default 80 pixels. We'll close this off, and next off, let's go ahead and add in our images. So once again, hovering over this area, we have a single image placeholder, and we click on the following edit button, and we place our image. So let me just go ahead and select one of our horizontal images here. I'm sorry, vertical image. We'll click on set image, and over here, let's see, medium size. This is good. Once again, if you want to link this to a specific page, you can select an on-click action. If you want to link this to a link, simply select Open Custom Link, add in your link here, and select the target window to open up either in a new window or in the same window if you want them to remain within the same window on your website. If this is redirecting to another website, I would recommend to have this in a new window. If this is still within your website, same window is fine, but that's completely up to you. Okay, so once you've added all of these options, go ahead and click on Save Changes, and you'll see that this image has been added. Within the design options, there's nothing here for us to adjust, so just the general settings is what we can play around with. Okay, so closing this off, I'll go ahead and add 2 more images into this area. Alright, so now that we have our 3 images uploaded, as we scroll further down, we just have our regular text block sections. Within the editing options, once again, a standard WordPress editor, nothing out of the ordinary. Once you've finalized your customizations, or you've changed your text, be sure to click on Save Changes. Within design options, nothing here for us to adjust. We have our separator. Once again, this can be adjusted if required. You can select your style for the following: separator, dash, dotted, double, or shadow. And once again, be sure to click on Save Changes when you are finished with the adjustments. Okay, so let's just go back to the following images. For those of you who want to have, let's say, 2 images instead of 3, you can always do that. Simply go ahead and remove one of these 3 columns, just like so. And a column has been removed. Next off, what we need to do is expand our row settings over here and select our layouts, and be sure to select this double layout, click on Update. Okay, and then we can close this off. So now we have 2 images that are evenly divided, and they take up 50% of the following page width. Okay, and also if we, let's say, edit the following image, we also have the option to adjust our image sizing here. Once again, the options are thumbnail, medium, large, or full size. So we can go ahead and just type in large. We'll click on Save Changes, and you'll see that our image has expanded, and it pretty much takes up the entire width that is given for the following image. If we compare it to this image here, you'll see that we still have a lot of blank space over here around around the image, whereas this image goes from pretty much from edge to edge. Okay, so that can be adjusted if required. And if you want to add a single image, this can also be done. We'll remove our second image and once again expand our row settings or our layout options. Select our first option, we'll click on update, and we'll close this off, and we see that our image is pretty much full width, or not full width, but it takes up the entire width of our page. And once again, this area can also be adjusted if that is required by let's just say selecting a full width image. We'll click on Save Changes. You'll see that it goes even larger from edge to edge, but in this case, let's just go ahead and select a horizontal image. There we go. Alright, our changes are saved, and we'll go ahead and close this off, okay? And of course, once you are finished with all of your updates and changes, be sure to click on the update, wait for the confirmation message at the top of the page, and then you can go ahead and close this off, and we will refresh our test page, and you'll see that it adjusted accordingly, okay? So yeah, guys, this is it for our second About page within Sydney. Thanks again for watching the following video, and once again, to obtain the Visual Composer shortcode, it is available within our written documentation.